Whether you like Wes Anderson or find his movies simply to be comedies that aren't funny, you cannot disagree that when it comes to aesthetic and scenography, he's truly unique. Ranking his movies on a top 7 was difficult. Yes, because he's only made 8 movies, but also because every movie felt like it deserved to be in a top 3. Nonetheless, I've made a list. Here's my top 7 Wes Anderson movies based on my personal enjoyment.
What kind of bird are you?
Number 7, Fantastic Mr. Fox. Wes Anderson translates well into stop motion. His unique aesthetic is not lost on this yellow and earth-toned bird-eyes piece of art featuring voices of both George Clooney and Meryl Streep. The rather low ranking is a personal bias towards the medium. Number 6, Rushmore. With Jason Schwartzman in the leading role as the annoying young dreamer Max Fisher, this movie set the tone for Wes Anderson characters as a trademark. Max treads the line of douchey, enigmatic, and likable, a type Anderson explores and perfects throughout his career, which we, to some degree, can thank Max for. Number 5, The Royal Tenenbaums. It's part of the Criterion Collection, and was Anderson's first big success. And it's probably due to this classic Anderson has the opportunity to break into the mainstream later on. Thus, it probably surprises many that it's not on the top 3 of this list. With classic characters such as Margot Tenenbaum, it probably should be, but so should all his movies. Number 4, The Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou. This meta Jacques Cousteau tribute is for Anderson's trademark aesthetic what Rushmore was for his characters. Where the Royal Tenenbaums before it also has a distinct look, this movie truly has Anderson showing his color skills, being almost entirely in blue, red, and yellow. The scenes in which Zissou displays the ship and talks about the crew really shows how this movie made Anderson the director he is today. Number 3, The Darjeeling Limited. I honestly can't tell you why this movie is so high on my list. Maybe it's because I love the homage it is to the Indian culture. Maybe it's the ironic tale of the hypocritical brothers. Maybe it's just because Jason Schwartzman is hot. It's a great movie, okay? Number 2, Moonrise Kingdom. Though technically being the second Anderson movie I ever saw, it felt like the first. It was after Moonrise Kingdom I decided to see every movie in short this director had ever made. This small movie takes place on a small island, and all in all it puts Anderson's distinct theater feel to an extreme. Yet still the movie somehow manages to feel like a grand adventure, exploring the feelings of the two young protagonists. This movie in which the vibe and look is as important, if not more, as the characters and story, is probably high on any Anderson fan's top list. Number 1, The Grand Budapest Hotel. Anderson's newest movie shows how he has developed as a director. All his distinct traits, his humor, characters, aesthetic, meta-ness, meets in this Oscar-nominated masterpiece and forms something truly unique. Whether you're a fan or not, you will find something that interests you in this cornucopia of aesthetic.